my friends, this is Karina from KarinaWisdom.com, back with day 72 of the journey. And wow, how am I feeling? Well, let me just say that this has been quite an interesting day, and there have been several obstacles. And let me just be straight. I have honestly just thought about not doing anything related to my goal today, and then I realized that, wow, no, you made a commitment and you need to stick with it. And that's what happens when you make taking your action a habit. You just can't find it within you to easily brush off whatever you have chosen as your daily task to do, regardless, no matter what's going on. And yeah, that's what's happening to me right now. And I honestly can say to you that if me taking these actions daily wasn't a habit, I would not be talking to you right now. And yeah, there were some obstacles. I mean, obstacles that were detrimental to me even being able to put anything online today. I didn't have access to the internet for a while today. And even though those were circumstances that were out of my control, I took responsibility in still outlining and planning what I was going to talk to you about today. And because of how I really felt, I spent a lot of time watching motivational videos, because it's kind of a slippery slope when you give in to not taking action. It's once you have missed that step and then the next day you miss it again, it becomes harder and harder to come back, and you really have to make a concerted effort to come back. It's really easier to just do it every day than to stop and then start again. And of course, you kill momentum, and when you kill momentum, definitely your business won't grow as fast as you want to. And momentum is so important. So I spent a lot of time watching some motivational videos today, and also looking at the stories of some of the top entrepreneurs, not necessarily who you consider your traditional entrepreneurs, really looking at the stories of some rappers. I mean, people who came from absolutely nothing. People who came from absolutely nothing and built multi-billion-dollar corporations or enterprises. And these rappers are quite interesting in what they consider hard work, what they consider about your work ethic, and what is required to become a success. And I remember one of them, I saw it really stuck out to me, and it's by Sean Combs, otherwise known as P. Diddy. And he's pretty much saying that in order for you to be a success, you have to be crazy. If you want to have that massive level of success, you have to be crazy. And on one hand, you might be wondering, well, why do you have to be crazy? Well, here's the deal. Normal people won't do the things required to achieve massive levels of success. That's why you are normal. Normal people won't do it. It's people who are above normal, who are above average. And the people who are above average, you call them obsessive. You'll see that they're totally driven. You'll see that every single moment of the day they're focused on doing something towards their vision. And you'll call them crazy, because you're like, why are you wasting your time? You know, this is what life has given you. This is your lot in life. This is what life has given you. Why aren't you happy with that? Why don't you do what everyone else is doing? Why are you acting all crazy and doing extra things, and you don't have the money, you don't have the time, you don't have the experience, and you're pushing? And that's what a normal person would say to you, because they don't understand. They don't understand why you have this vision and why you want to strive to be above normal. There's another one that I looked at. I think it was Jay-Z, and he said, why would you want to choose to be average? Because that's what you are when you choose to do what everyone else is doing. Choose to accept life the way everyone else has. Is you're choosing to be average, and I don't want to be average. I definitely don't want to be average. Yes, I've been very driven throughout my life. Yes, I have really pushed to get everything that I want, and I've achieved what some would consider some massive levels of success against odds that were against some interesting odds I pushed. And now I'm in a different field and I'm doing the same thing and I'm pushing. And of course, people are like, you're working too hard, you're pushing too hard. And it had me thinking, well, you know what? I don't know. For me, I'm either stop or go all out. I don't have an in between for me when it comes to taking action. I either put everything 100% in or I do nothing at all. So when people say you're working too hard, I can't get it. I cannot get that in between. So this message today pretty much is, when it comes to your business, if it's something that you want, if it's something that you see creating a better future for you and your family, if it's something that you have always dreamed of, if it's your way that you want to live life by your design, don't let anybody tell you that you are pushing too hard. You push as hard as you can to get what you want. And I know there are other people who will say differently, that you have to have some sort of balance in life and all of that. And you know what? I agree to a certain extent that you need to have some balance in life. That's why I think you should read like the 4-Hour Work Week. I think the 4-Hour Work Week is an awesome book that teaches you how to have what you desire in life now. Like how, you plan for, when I retire, I'm going to play golf all day, or I'm going to travel the world, or whatever. I don't have to wait until I retire to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. When I retire, I'll be worried about arthritis in my knee more than climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. I want to climb it when I'm young, when I want to climb it right now. And so 4-Hour Work Week teaches you how to do those things now and yet run your own business. So if you work and you're interested in starting your own business and you're not really ready to leave the work world as yet, I recommend reading the 4-Hour Work Week. It will give you some great insights. Well, my friends, that was a really quick message for today. I really had to dig deep to come straight with you and just let you know that, yes, I still got my foundational DMO done because it's a habit and it would just rest on me. I could not sleep. I could not go to bed knowing that I didn't do it. So here we are. Thank you again for watching this video. Remember to click like below, and while you're down there, click subscribe to the channel so you can get the latest video as soon as it's published. In the description below, you'll find a link to my website, KarinaWisdom.com. Click it and you jump over to day 72 of the journey, where you see a detailed listing of exactly what I did today to move myself forward in my business. My friends, thank you again for watching. This is Karina from KarinaWisdom.com signing off. Boom.